7:30 Wednesday, February 16th, and I will call the meeting to order.
Jason, the notification through GoToMeeting said this conference call is no longer being recorded.
Okay, so I'm showing that it is recording. I've got the red light.
Yeah, the record is up at the top.
Yeah, I hit it once and it wasn't responding, so here I go. I hit it again, and thank you for telling me, and I think that's what happened. It looks like it's recording. You should all show on your screens that the call is being recorded, hopefully. Yeah, I see everybody shaking their head, so yeah, no problem. Thank you, appreciate it.
Councilwoman Selby?
Present.
Councilman Cardicchini?
Present.
Supervisor Keating?
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Present.
Councilwoman Martin?
Present.
Councilwoman Lukacek, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
the
of
United
America
States of America, and to
and
the
to the
republic
for which it
for
stands,
which it stands,
one nation,
one nation,
God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty,
with liberty and justice for all.
All right, tonight we have one item under number 4 under preliminary matters tonight, and we do have one preliminary matter, which is to schedule a public hearing for Monaco Enterprises Incorporated for a fill permit. I'd like to schedule that public hearing for March 2nd, 2022 at 7:35 p.m. And that's all I have for that minute. So I'd like to make that motion to schedule the public hearing.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you very much. All right, item number 2 under regular business tonight. Item number 1 is the correction and adoption of the minutes from the January 19th, 2022 town board meeting. And Councilman Cardicchini, would you like to take those items tonight?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I've had the opportunity to review the minutes from our meeting on January 19th, and I make a motion that we adopt them as written.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 2 under regular business tonight is the consideration of all fund bills. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take those items?
Yes, Supervisor, thank you. I had a few minutes to look over the fund bills for February and the payables. I make a motion to approve the payables totaling $207,501.35.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby?
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini?
Yes.
Supervisor Keating?
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek?
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, moving along. Item number 3 is correspondence. We have quite a bit of correspondence tonight. The first piece of all these items have been received and filed in the town clerk's office. The first item is a letter from the Economic Development Corporation from Erie County. That's been received and filed in the clerk's office. Item number 2 is a resignation letter from Code Enforcement Officer William Ferguson. Item number 3 is a letter from legislator John Mills for the Community Development Block Grant. Item number 4 is a letter from legislator Mills for the Waste Management at Your Door program. Item number 5 is a letter from Erie County Department of Environment and Planning for the Division of Environmental Compliance. Item number 6 is the letter from NYMER, which is the New York Municipal Insurance Reciprocal, for recommendations for the town of Boston for our insurance review. Item 7 is a letter from Municipal Counsel Sean Costello regarding the notice of defect, County Route 437 Zimmerman Road, and responsive letter from Erie County Department of Public Works. And just so the public is aware, this is the matter of the ice that was on Zimmerman Road, just up over the 219 Expressway. So if anybody has any questions, they can try to take a look at that, look at that correspondence. Item number 8 is a letter of thanks from the Boston Free Library. Item 9 is the January 2022 Town of Boston Dog Control Officer Report. Item number 10 is the January 2022 Town Clerk's Report. Item 11 is the December 2021 Preliminary Income Statement. And the last piece of correspondence that was received and filed with the Town Clerk is the January 2022 Income Statement for the Town Board. All right, and that's all we have for correspondence tonight. So moving on to new business, item number 1 is request from the floor. I will open the floor. If any callers are on the phone, just some housekeeping items is that it's *6 to unmute your phone if you've muted your phone. And please state your name, address, and you have 3 minutes to speak.
Jay Jackson, 7964 Back Creek Road. An update on some COVID-19 statistics. At this time last month, the county was reporting between 2,000 and 2,500 cases daily. In recent history, like within the last couple of days, that number has dropped down below 100. We seem to be turning a corner. Let's hope. Thank you.
All right, I'll just pause one more moment. I do see that we do have a couple of callers on tonight. Again, if somebody would like to speak, it's *6 to unmute your phone, *6 to remute your phone kindly after you're done speaking. If you do choose to speak, you have 3 minutes, and please state your name and address. All right, without further comment, I'll close the floor. Moving along under new business, item number 2 is Resolution 2022-11 to authorize professional service agreement with Labella and Associates for construction of the North Boston Town Park Restroom Pavilion. I'll take this item. I'd just like to make a motion to approve the Resolution 22-11 authorizing professional services from Labella. This coincides with the another resolution that the town board had approved regarding the North Boston Park Community Development Block Grant Funds, and this is for the professional services, engineering services for that project. I'd like to make a motion to approve that resolution.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukaczyk,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 3 tonight is Resolution 2022-12, which is the update the town hall water fountains. And Councilwoman Selby, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution number 2022-12 for the installation of 2 new LK bottle fill stations in the town of Boston Town Hall, which would be entering the supervisor to sign a contract with Bassinek Heating and Roofing for a total cost of $5,500.
I'll second that.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukaczyk,
Yes.
and Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, item number 4 tonight under new business is the application for use of town meeting facility for the Young at Heart seniors. And Councilwoman Martin, would you like to take that item?
Yes, Supervisor. We received an application for use of town meeting facility for Young at Heart seniors. They would like to use the town hall community room without the kitchen on the second and fourth Fridays of the month for their senior meetings starting at 1 p.m. Madam Clerk, are those dates available?
Yes, they are.
And I make a motion to approve this use of facility.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cartagini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
and Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, the last item under new business, item number 5 tonight, is a application for use of facility for Brian and Claudia Collins, and there's a date change from June 25th to July 1st. And Councilwoman Lukacek, would you like to take that item?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Brian and Claudia Collins would wish to use the Lion Shelter, requesting to have a DJ or band as part of that with the bathroom facilities on July 1st, 2022, starting at 2 p.m., ending at 11 p.m. for a graduation party. They won't be having a ride, but it's a bouncy house, so I guess to the young at heart, that can be considered a ride. They are serving alcohol. It is a private party, and they are not inviting the public. Thus, term private. I make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cartagini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, we do not have any other old business tonight, so we'll move along to reports and presentations. And Highway Superintendent, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, first I'd like to report that the Highway Department this week has been busy cleaning out snow from the ditches on several roads. I mean, Keller Road, Ensa Road, Rockwood Road, Sherrill Road. These are all roads that typically we have problem with water coming out the street when we get heavy melts and heavy rains. And so if we clean the snow out of the ditches, the water flows, and we prevent that from running out in the road, and it definitely helps. If anybody wants to take a ride up and check some of them roads out, it looks great. Town has had several snowfalls over the past month. The town roads have been very well plowed. We had some very cold weather this past month also, and lots of the roads are doing a lot of heaving. Town roads are still pretty much pothole free. I cannot really say that for the county roads, but a lot of the roads where we're having the heaving issues are even the new pavement we did down on the Weller subdivision, East Lane, West Lane, Morningside, Pinecrest. All those roads, when they put the new sewer lines in a few years ago, they cut the trenches across the road. And every time they do that, they cut the trench across, they fill the stone up, and that part of the road pretty much does not heave, so it stays put. Well, the road on both sides of it, with the cold weather, the frost in the ground, the road heaves. So even after just 1 year, we got lots of cracks going across the road where we had the problem with the roads heaving. And I mean, that happens with pretty much any kind of pavement. And that's one of the reasons why when the town is having new subdivisions put in, like on Deanna Drive, I really want to see the main sewer lines go down each side of the road where they don't have to cut trenches across for every house on the other side of the road. It really doesn't cost any more money, but it definitely saves. There's a lot of roads like Hickory and Woodland, same thing. You drive down the road and it's a bump. You got the bumps where every trench goes across the road. So pretty much town roads are looking good. Hopefully people got some of their ditches cleaned out in their side yards and backyards, because we're definitely going to have some major melting in the next day with the heavy rains tomorrow. So good luck, and that's all I have tonight. Thank you.
I realize I'm out of order. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
What are the diameter of those sewer lines that you speak of, Superintendent Telak? How big are the sewer pipes under the road?
The ones that go across on the road are usually like 4-inch service lines that come out of the house and go across, but the trenches are probably 2-foot wide trenches, where they dig across to get down in there to put the pipes together. And so I would say on the average, most of the time they're all 4-inch sewer pipes with like a 2-foot trench.
Thank you.
Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. And
Yeah, thank you, Bob. We'll look into maybe revising our town code for that as well.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep.
all right, Councilwoman Selby, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor. Yes, when I saw the weather, we were all kind of bracing for this big meltdown and heavy rain. Hopefully it doesn't come too fast and too much at one time, that we can handle it. I know it's a concern for a lot of residents, and I really appreciate taking the lead on cleaning up those ditches, because that will certainly help on the town roads. Not so sure about how our county roads are going to hold up, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully it doesn't come too fast and too much at one time, that we can handle it. But this is the season. It happens every year. We get the meltdowns, and then we'll get more snow again by the weekend. So everybody just hang in there. We'll get through it, and it'll be spring soon enough. And I look forward to in-person meetings very soon, too. That's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
All right, Councilman Cardicchini, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I echo Kathy's sentiments on getting back to in-person meetings starting in March. Really look forward to that. I'd like to take a moment and welcome Code Enforcement Officer Tom Murphy. He had some correspondence early on in his first few days, and I want to let everybody know that he is full-time. And this is going to be a good development for our town. I'd like to welcome him. And I'd also like to take the opportunity to remind residents that it's against town code and just bad neighbor practice to plow snow across the roadways. During the last couple storms, I've noticed, quite a few that are just taking the plow straight across the road, and that just creates problems on the road surface. So I'd like to ask respectfully for people to not plow snow across the roads. That's all I have tonight.
All right. Councilwoman Lukacek, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I wanted to take a minute to say thank you to our Code Enforcement Officer, William Ferguson. Thank you for your time and all that you've put into this town. I wish you well in your retirement. And welcome our new code enforcer, who is full-time, like Mike had said. Tom Murphy, you're already bringing to light some of the code info that we are looking for to update in our town, make it easier and more readable for all of us. We will be having a planning board meeting on March 8th. That will be an in-person meeting. And I believe that is it. Look forward to seeing everyone again in March. That's all I have.
All right, thank you. Councilwoman Martin, you have the floor.
As soon as I can unmute myself, because my dog is controlling my arm. I'm also looking forward to getting back in person, so I don't have a dog curling around me while I'm trying to concentrate. But our CAC snowshoe event is supposed to be this Saturday, and right now we're just monitoring the weather because in the event that we have a major meltdown and a lot of rain and not enough snow, we may have to cancel at the last minute. So what I'm asking people to do is if you're intending on attending that event, check the town website. We'll reach out to Allison if we need to post notice, and also we will post notice on the door if it gets canceled last minute. And then, of course, we're monitoring the redo date to see if we're even going to have good enough weather then as well. There will be a ZBA meeting in person Thursday, March 3rd at 7 p.m. There are currently 2 petitioners on the agenda. And that's all I have tonight.
All right, thank you. And Town Clerk, you have the floor.
Thank you, Supervisor Keating. I had received an email from Connect Life by way of Barbara Moore. This is regarding the February 1st blood drive that was here at the Town Hall. It states, thank you so much for recently sponsoring a blood drive with Connect Life. We truly appreciate all of your hard work and support of our mission. 21 units were collected, and that helped save the lives of 63 local patients. And the next blood drive is Tuesday, March 1st. My town clerk report for January 2022 has been submitted to Supervisor Keating's office. And I do have the public notice that I'd like to read regarding tax collection. Notice is hereby given that the tax roll and warrant for the County of Erie and the Town of Boston for the year 2022 has been received, and all persons and corporations named herein are required to pay the taxes on said rolls. I will maintain office hours to receive taxes at the Boston Town Hall, 8500 Boston State Road, Boston, New York, 14025, on all taxes paid on or before March 15th, 2022. General office hours will be Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. Extended hours will be Saturday, March 12th, 9 to noon. Monday, March 14th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Tuesday, March 15th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Partial payment of taxes is available. So if you have any questions, please give my office a call at 941-6113, extension 5. Tax information may also be obtained through our website, townofboston.com. There is a drop box to the left of the front door at the Boston Town Hall for your convenience. And that is all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. I just have a few things tonight, not a whole lot. I agree with all the board members. Actually, I just make the announcement now, is that in February is almost gone. March, we will begin going back to in-person meetings, thankfully. And so our first town board meeting of March will be March 2nd, which is the first board meeting. And that would also hold true for planning board, zoning board, and conservation advisory council meetings. So, we'll continue to monitor the COVID situation and any further emergency orders or guidance from the state or county. But we will hope that we are over that hurdle, so to speak, and we'll continue to be able to meet back in person. So looking forward to that as well, the rest of the board by the sounds of it. On the note of COVID, I'll be really happy to stop talking about this too. The town of Boston did receive an allotment of COVID test kits and masks. There was not a all call from Code Red that went out to public, but it was posted to social media and town website. But if residents are interested in N95 masks, the town of Boston received approximately 10,000 N95 masks. They're in boxes of 20. One box is being given out per parcel, at least at this time. And then also COVID at-home test kits. We were provided a little over 650 test kits. Again, they've been distributed since this past Monday. But if residents need them, they can stop by the town clerk's office or my office downstairs, the supervisor's office, and the residents can collect them there. Moving along, one of the things that's coming up next week is the Association of Towns annual conference. I will say Boston is being pretty well represented this year. I know we've got quite a few people attending. I'm certainly excited to even see that. Hopefully next year it'll be back in person as well, but right now it's actually virtual. So while while the town hall is closed next Monday for President's Day, some of us will be serving the public and sitting through courses to best serve our communities. I did want to also say, I know the Hambridge Sun picks up on our town board meetings. Mike Petro from the Hambridge Sun and Buffalo News had reached out to me and other municipal leaders. There will be a column coming from me in the near future. It's set to be released at the end of the month, but there'll be a column specific to town of Boston. The first two items that I discussed in the column was the waste management at your door service, which has been going over very well for the community, but just to continue to kind of publicize that initiative. And then also the town's initiative this year that we were able to secure grant funding for the updated comprehensive plan. We will be reaching out to the public in the very near future, looking for people to sit on committees and be part of this. There will be, of course, public hearings, but that is also something that I decided to put in that first column out to the public. If there's something somebody would like to see me talk about or hear more about, feel free to call. I put all my contact information in that first column, and we'll probably continue to do so. I talked about that, and that's all I have for tonight. So I look forward to being back in person. It's 7:56 p.m. I make a motion to end the meeting.
A second.
Second.
Councilwoman Selby,
Yes.
Councilman Cardicchini,
Yes.
Supervisor Keating,
She's waiting for you, Jason.
I know, sorry.
There you
Yes.
go.
So glad to get rid of the technology. Yeah, yes.
great, thank you. Councilwoman Lukacek,
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried, meeting